Alright, short, easy little 2-mile run this morning. Feeling good. Thought I'd talk today about why I started running and losing weight. Alright, good morning. I'm Nick Wright. If you've seen my previous video, you've seen I've undergone quite a transformation over the past year. And it's all due to getting off my butt and starting to run and counting my calories a little bit. Alright, so it was about almost exactly a year ago, May 4th, 2015, and we were living out in a tiny little rural village a few miles from here. And I was on the Board of Aldermen, and I was at the city village meeting, and my wife had taken our little puppy, and she was out for a walk. And we had decided to have our village meeting out in the driveway of the fire barn, thankfully, because she was about 200 yards down the road, and our friend's gigantic Rottweiler comes out, and this gigantic muscular Rottweiler who had never shown any sort of aggression towards anybody, who had come and visited us on many occasions. Well, something tripped in him that night, and he started to attack. And I'm 200 yards away, and I see this gigantic Rottweiler going after my wife and dog. And I took out running as fast as I could, and I weighed 260, 270 pounds, somewhere around there, maybe more. I didn't have a scale at the time, I don't know. And my first thought was, oh shit, I can't run that far. And I was scared. But thank God for adrenaline. That was really that was kind of the last thought that I really had until I got to the scene. And also, thankfully, I suppose, the silver lining was that the dog was only attacking our dog. It wasn't really attacking my wife. But 200 yards away, I couldn't really tell. So anyway, that was my first thing. It's like, you know what? You ought to be in shape. You ought to be able to run a little ways. You ought to be able to, do the things that you need to physically do if you have to do them. So that was the first little wake-up call last year. And the second one was June or July. I drive a school bus, so I have to have an annual physical every year. And went in for my physical that summer, and I'd been trying to lose a little bit of weight, going out walking 2-3 miles a day, stuff like that. And usually that had helped me keep my weight down, but last year it wasn't helping me keep my weight down. And the doctor was like, if you don't start losing weight, we're going to start having to give you the special physicals for obese people. And I was like, oh, that just sucks. So that was my second wake-up call. I went home that day and started researching training programs on how to learn to run. And I found the wonderful genre of C to 5K apps. It stands for Couch to 5K, and that certainly described me. And I found a good one, and I started that program, and 8 weeks later I could run my first 5K race. And now a year later I'm 60-70 pounds lighter, and I have fallen in love with running. So I plan on doing a few more videos here in the future. I'll talk a little bit about what I've done, how I've done it, review some of the products that I've used to help me on my way. So I hope you all are well. We'll see you next time. Bye.